Thank you for clicking on this video to look at this giant Cypress W, which we've just recently taken into stock and have just given it a service, so it's ready for many more miles. We purchased it here on the Isle of Wight, which is where we're based. As you can see from our name, Recycle Wight. The vast majority of our cycles are privately owned and come directly from their owners here on the Isle of Wight. In fact, we only ever buy bikes by going directly to the owners' homes, so we can verify ownership. It all gives us a chance to meet the owner and to get a good feel for how bikes have been stored, looked after, etc. Because we're quite choosy on what we buy. It also gives you confidence if you buy the bike that we've done all of our due diligence in regarding ownership. Not that cycle theft is really an issue here on the Isle of Wight. We don't have big cities, we don't have people using bikes for commuting in the main. They generally are used for leisure riding, nice sunny weekends for a tootle around the esplanades here on the island, or cycling down around the Needles or somewhere like that. So bikes tend to be looked after very nicely here anyway. But that's enough waffle about bikes in general. This particular one, it's a medium size, so it's the Cypress W, W obviously standing for women in this case. It's the step through frame. Medium size, so that would be for somebody of around 5'6" up to about 5'9" or thereabouts. Features an aluminium frame. It's got some suspension forks on the front. They're not great big long travel soft forks like you find on mountain bikes, but they are perfect for just taking the sting out of shocks going up through to your handlebars from riding over tree roots, potholes, things like that. The bike is really ideal for, you can use it on the road, absolutely no problem at all, but on the gravel trails, cycleways, light off-road as well as road riding. It'd be a nice little commuting bike if you wanted to, but really leisure riding is its forte. So let's have a closer look so you can see the condition. One owner from new, it's been nicely looked after. There's your suspension forks on the front, a little bit of surface corrosion just on the very, very top there, which is pretty common for these, but it's only cosmetic. It's got their Suntour forks, they're a nice, good quality make. You've got a nice set of tyres on there. These are Giant's own tyres, coupled with the wheels, which are Giant Liv alloy wheels. Quick release on the front there. Nice set of rim brakes, all alloy construction. Moving up, the handlebar stem, you can see from here, it's adjustable in angle, so you can tilt them up higher, drop them down a bit if you want to. Coupled with bars which have a bit of a rise to them, gives you a nice comfortable position. Shimano gearing, so there's your 7-speed Shimano gear and brake lever, and then your triple one for the front. So you've got 7 at the back, 3 at the front, so a total of 21 gears. Not that you'd ever use all 21, just gives you a nice selection to choose from. So if we go down the frame, it is a used bike, there will be marks, but we've given it a thorough inspection. There's no accident damage, no dents, no chips, cracks, anything like that. If there is anything, it is purely cosmetic, but as you can see, very, very little in the way of any cosmetic marks, which is just backs up what we thought when we went to view the bike. It's been kept indoors. As you can see from the chain, good condition. You've got Shimano. It's a Mega Drive rear cassette, so you've got quite a big top gear there, first gear, and then you've got closer 1 through 6 there. So steepest hills shouldn't be an issue, as well as riding on the straight and downhill. Shimano Altus gearing. There's the rear derailleur there. All alloy construction, quite a large jockey wheel on it, which makes for a smoother gear change. And you've got your Shimano front derailleur as well. Matching rear tyre and rear wheel. As I say, it's Giant's own. the suspension seat post. So you've got a little bit of compression in the seat post there, going over the tree roots, etc. It just takes the shock out of going up through to your backside. And you've got a, well, they call it a giant double density memory foam saddle. And you can see we're pushing in there, nice and soft, but quite firm, if that makes sense. Nice saddle. There we are. Let's go around the other side of the bike so you can have a look at that as well. So back up the forks, then we go along the frame. Again, almost as nice as the other side. A couple of small little marks here, just cosmetic, just on the surface. They may well even cut out, but there's no damage, it's only cosmetic marks. Aluminium cranks, alloy cranks on there as well. You've got a non-slip pedal surface as well. So a nice leisure bike. It's the giant Liv. Liv is the, where's the label there? There it is. Liv is the brand of that Giant use for their female specific bikes. Cypress W is the model. Medium, there we go, medium is the frame size. And a nice bike for leisure riding or commute riding if you wanted to. There is plenty of eyelets on the frame, so if you wanted to put mud guards on, racks on, prop stands, anything like that, they will all fit on. So there's our website address, recyclewight.com. If you're interested in buying this bike, please go to the website. There'll be more photos of the bike, a bit more information about the specification, and the all-important buy it now button. And we can ship bikes anywhere within the UK as long as it's a UK postal code address. That's UK mainland and Scottish Highlands and Islands. We've shipped bikes to the Orkneys, we've shipped bikes to Isles of Scilly, Northern Ireland, etc. So we don't discriminate at all. We don't charge extra for shipping off of the mainland as long as it is UK. So that does unfortunately exclude the Channel Islands, but that's the only islands really, because they're not part officially of the UK. So there are customs charges, etc. involved, and we're just not interested in that. So, but if you're in England, Scotland, Northern Ireland or Wales, then happily we will ship this bike to you for our set standard shipping cost, which we subsidise. It's £25. It's a large or an extra large item shipping service with parcel force, fully tracked, and the bike will be with you within 3 to 4 days of placing an order. So there we are, recyclewight.com. Thank you for watching.